Good evening to all. Today we're going to continue working on our chakra unblocking and cleansing. Last we did the throat chakra, and now we're gonna move on to a chakra up. Before we start, thank you all for supporting my work and my channel with your subscriptions, comments, and likes. I much appreciate your helping hand in furthering my YouTube channel's lifespan. Whoever is new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and like button as an energy exchange, and thank you for my work. So today we're going to work on cleansing, unblocking, and restarting our third eye chakra. This chakra is located slightly above your eyebrows in the middle center of your forehead, inside your skull. This energy point is central point of wisdom and enlightenment. It is a source of our intuition, but not to be confused with a concept of gut feeling. This chakra gives us access to higher knowledge, imagination, visualization, a concept of known as sixth sense of knowingness. When this chakra is functioning properly, we experience inner wisdom, inner knowingness, innate intellect, not to be confused as well with education. It has been a long-lasting misconception that intellect is something learned in school and from books. That simply cannot be farther from the truth. Intellect is something we're born with. So when this chakra is open, we experience a feeling of awareness, as if your eyes finally see things clearly and for what they truly are. You're able to trust your intuition. You have overall clarity, self-awareness, emotional balance, and trust your inner knowledge. You're able to freely channel information from beyond. When third eye energy point is blocked and out of balance, we feel lost, uncertain, doubtful, confused, disconnected from our higher self, unable to see a bigger picture. Like become narrow-minded. Blockage on a physical level, on the other hand, manifests as eye problems, migraines, dizziness or vertigo, sinus problems, hearing issues, memory issues, confusion, insomnia, or night terrors. So by opening this energy point today, we're going to enhance our intuition, clarity, and focus, unleash our creativity, unlock the gates to self-awareness and deep spiritual connection to the source. By source, I mean God, universe, and our higher self. With all this, we will eliminate anxiety and stress that comes with lack of perception of our true nature, which is divine in a human form. So, one more thing before I go ahead. Watch one chakra cleanse at a time, preferably one a day. Don't just go watch all of them in one day, because your body needs to process the healing, right? On an energetic level. Give it time, be patient, don't just go binge watch everything. You can even watch every other day, that's okay. So let's go ahead. Whoever's watched my previous videos knows that I start with balancing our yin and yang energies, our dark and light, in other words, plus and minus. So I do this with every chakra. We're going to balance it in our third eye chakra and see where we're at with this. Then we're going to go ahead and move to our purple candle, which is the color of this chakra, and see what we have towards the end, and we'll read the candles. All right. So whoever has been watching this knows that all you have to do is just watch the candle flame, relax, breathe, calm down, try not to think about anything obsessively. If you do, restart your thought by calming yourself with slow breathing. Put your phone or laptop somewhere where you can see the flame, and then just sit back and watch. This ritual does its own work for whoever is present by viewing it. I will try to be quiet unless some information comes to me, and then I will speak. All right. Breathe and let's go. There's also some muddy clarity here, so there's a problem. So when the information is downloaded to you from your higher self or other realms, it seems like you're pushing it away because you're doubting it. So you're not sure. So in other words, let's say you hear or see an image inside yourself, and then you go, oh no, I'm just being crazy. It can't be true. This is just imagining things. But that is actually, could be the information coming to you. So it has to do with self-doubt. You're doubting the unknown. Once again, when we open up this chakra, when you connect to your higher self, that which you consider to be unknown will be known to you. You will know that you always known it, and it has never been unknown. You just forgotten the fact that you knew it. Now, most of our chakras, some people need to watch it more than once. With this chakra, I suggest all of us watch it more than once. Because in this 3D reality, this energy point is blocked. by society. We're not taught to be free thinkers. Okay. So some of you do see it, but you push that information that comes to you, that you channel through your third eye, you push it aside. And you're in this confused state of self-doubt. Some of you feel like you're going crazy. Don't fear unknown. Don't be afraid. Remember who you are. Remember that you are God's in flesh. Oh, it's lovely. It looks like it's moving. It's starting. With some of you, you might feel like you have this pressure, like a tingling sensation in your forehead, in the middle, where your third eye is. When this chakra is fully open and functioning correctly, you might hear things or see things that you haven't before, so don't freak out, don't be scared. That just means your psychic senses are being cleared and starting to function properly. Some of you might experience like overall knowing. Let's say like you had a dream and you wake up and you remember your dream, and then you can interpret it perfectly. You would know what it means. Don't doubt yourself. Like I see that you're stopping yourself again, the muddy perception of it. Don't doubt yourself. So if you wake up in the morning, you remember your dream, and you see the color red, and it means something for you. I do not go by dream interpretation. I wouldn't suggest getting a book and going by the book, because meaning is different for everyone. If anybody wants to know how dream interpretation works, I can teach you that, but that also is not for everyone. I need to scan you whether you're ready for that knowledge or not, and then that should be a private session. So for private sessions, there are links below this video. That's how you can contact me. But in any other words, basically, so if you see something in the dream and your mind says, okay, this is what it means, do not doubt yourself. For some of you, I see that you will overlap the layer of this reality and the other realities, which means you might have dreams where you can predict what's to happen, or maybe in the daylight you would see it like a movie. In a split second, you might experience, you see something. Don't think you're crazy. That just means you're getting an information. You don't have to necessarily go to sleep to see this information. Clearing up. For some of you, I see that you had this experience here. Your chakra was open, but you blocked it yourself because you had fear of what you saw and with what entities you have interacted. Once again, don't be afraid. When it comes to entities, I wouldn't say just don't be afraid. Doesn't mean that you have to go and just like play around and interact with them without learning and studying the occult arts first. I don't suggest that because some entities are quite treacherous. So you have to develop a certain relationship with them. I have my relationship with them. It's different from what other practitioners do with them. So, but seeing should not scare you. Seeing them is okay. You can always, if you're too afraid, you can just say, well, I'm not ready to be seeing this with my eyes just yet. Or if you don't want to see them at night, you can just ask them not to come to you at night and tell them when. If you're not ready, you can ask them to leave. So don't be afraid. Remember that your words have power, and we already worked on our words, right? And the chakra before. But when this chakra opens up, your third eye chakra, you'll feel like you're tripping on psychedelics. It's going to be like a mystical experience. And if all your chakras have balanced themselves out and worked well, the ones that we worked on, then you should have this like overwhelming joy and feeling of love when you have these visions. And visions come in a form of an image, a word, a feeling on its own. You would feel euphoria. That's how you would know if all your chakras are balanced. If you don't feel this euphoria, then I would suggest go back and start rewatching, but start with like root chakra and then keep going up. And this time try to watch each chakra every other day. Give yourself at least 2 days, or every third day, 2 days break in between chakras. And when you get to your third eye chakra and you have this euphoric feeling, then you know that other chakras are also properly functioning. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to cool it down as usual and see what we have here. Beautiful color, isn't it? I see a person here. It's almost like a blob, right? And there's eyes here, and they're protruded, so eyes are popping out of the skull. But one of the eye is looking upwards into this circle. That looks like the eye that we're talking about. So one of you, or some of you, might have your right brain developed where it keeps going and starting up the third eye chakra, and the left brain is blocking it. That's how I'm interpreting it here. Let's see what's on the other side. Overall, there's not much to say about that. I think with most of the people watching here, it's a conflict between left and right brain. So right brain is creative side, right? So the right brain is allowing yourself to see that which you see with the third eye, and the left brain is just telling you that you're crazy. Oh, this is wonderful. I didn't think that Look at that. Isn't that grand? Wow, look at that. That is wonderful. I know it's like reflect, but look at it. It's like a person and the eye is black. Look at it. The energies are perfectly balanced. They're perfectly balanced. Oh my goodness. They're wonderful. They're perfectly balanced. So remember how in the beginning we were talking about it? It was quite quick. It just rarely happens that it balances itself out so well. It's good. We're going to have next few days experiencing what the universe brings us with this chakra cleanse. Some of you have this overwhelming feeling when you see with the third eye. Remember how I say it's not the gut feeling, but some of you actually experience this vision in the gut because I have intestines here. You experience this in the gut, right? And then you might have nothing to be shy about, like some bowel movement issues. I don't know. You might have to go to the bathroom from stress or nervousness or fear. You feel it, whatever you see, you feel it in your stomach, in your gut. And it affects your digestive system. That's the fear of it, actually. I see a lot of smiling faces. I see lots of smiling faces, and they're moving into this like dark side of you. And this dark is like the void. So your light is playing with this void. Oh, this is great. This is wonderful. This should work perfectly. I see here an image of a woman. It's hard to see, but there's breast here, there's head here, there's a belly button. It's exactly, because it's oil, I use the blessed oil in this thing. It's reflecting too much, so you can't see it, but there's a woman. And then on top of her head, there's another figure that's shaped like a woman, but more like a spiral. So it's like connection to your higher self might happen really quickly. And it's next to this gut. So whoever was experienced this gut issues, digestive issues, running to the bathroom from these visions, you're gonna have it cleared. Someone might experience this vibration, pulsation, vibration sensation in your forehead or overall on your skull. Froze. Sorry about it. Something went wrong and it stopped, I guess. So whoever it is doesn't want us to do this cleansing. What I was saying, like there's this vibration movement happening, so you will experience, some of you might experience that sensation in your skull. That means that you're either downloading an information or the channel of your third eye has been opened. All right, let's finish this because I feel like some energies here don't want us to do this, and I'm going to do it anyway. Let's finalize it with air. Which in this case is smoke. And ta-da! We're all done. All right, thank you for watching. Also, thank you for writing comments. It does mean a lot when you all share your experiences. All right, I'll see you soon. Maybe I'll do some tarot reading tonight. Love.